So saying all that to say, it's been a little heightened. And
did we get on the wrong bus?
Did he say Jerusalem? Ask. Did you check?
Why all those people stay and we went? All them people waiting for the 445? So no, this is the 445.
Where's the ticket? Because before we end up in the mean streets of Egypt.
It's the Knock and Lay Show. The Knock and Lay Show. The Knock and Lay Show. The Knock and Lay. The Knock and Lay. The Knock and Lay Show.
Welcome to the Balcony Banter with Knock and Lay. I am Knock.
I'm Lay. This is our balcony.
And we're bantering.
And we're bantering. So we're here to speak about our trip to Jerusalem, yes, which was absolutely amazing. We had such a good time. So it started with me getting ready, as you'll see, starting with the head wrap tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to wrap the hair. Hopefully you can see. So I drape the scarf on my arms like this. Pull the hair up, like so. So then I have it here like this, okay? I hold one end in my mouth. Alright, and there it is. All done. Alright, here we go. This is my girl, the one I've been telling y'all about. She's going with me to Jerusalem, the poetry spot, about to make it hot. Don't she look cute?
No, I don't. I didn't want to go to Jerusalem at first. I tried to talk her out of going to Jerusalem. Now, this is not something that happens on a daily, but this particular day, there was a incident in Jerusalem where someone got hurt. And I was trying to convince her, let's not go. She had a performance, very powerful performance. So I decided to go with her at the very last minute. That's why my head wrap is half off. I'm looking all, because I didn't want to come.
No, you look good. You look fine.
It was a last minute, but I ended up going. I'm glad I went. It was powerful.
Whoa, whoa.
Poetry reading for writers and poets, and so I brought my great friend Nikki along to sing, because she's a beautiful, wonderful songstress.
Thank you.
And I want her to perform or sing at the beginning before I start the poem.
Which I'm gonna do.
Give me my wings so I can fly. You gave me my wings so I can fly. You gave me my wings so I can fly.
We're trying to find the restroom before we go to our
White people. If we weren't in a hurry, I would go talk to my peeps.
Where is communicate with someone. So come with me, we'll show you how to do it. Sit down. איפה שירותים?
קומה שנייה שמאלה.
What'd he say?
He said, Kuma Shnia, which is the second floor. Smola to the left. I got this.
Okay. Thank you. That was good.
Don't you ever put me on the spot like that again. But Jerusalem, the bus station is a mall. It's basically a mall, like 3-story mall. It's crazy with all of the stores you could think of, from clothes stores, restaurants, everything. They have absolutely everything.
There's security out here. You may not even know who is.
I'm going to read the one I sent you. I did make some revisions, and then I'll be reading a shorter piece that's just about the struggles of African Americans in America right now with the police brutality. It's just about how a people who are stripped of their culture, their language, their children, their family, and how you cope in a land. It's like starting all over. How do you cope in this land?
Can we sing when we're in a strange land? How can we face adversity? Oh, how?
Yeah.
This is funky.
Move the stone. He said, move the stone. Move it on out the way. Move the stone. Move the stone. Move all the sin and debris so they can be freed.
Hi. He got some nice hat. Oh, we in a hurry, huh?
He has some nice.
Yeah. You got some nice stuff. Snoop Dogg. I just wanted y'all to hear Snoop Dogg. Israel.
Come in the stone. Clear out the highways and the byways. Make the narrow way straight again. They shall come with singing and praise, headed towards Mount Zion. The stone. To Babylon fall till the dry bones call and say, move the stone. Move the stone.
Down this hallway.
He said this is where the restaurant is too.
Yeah, it's a cafe slash bookstore. But look at
kidding.
the walls.
It's
Look how
ancient.
and
Look at the
beautiful
floors.
windows. The stone.
This is definitely ancient.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Move the stone. Move it, Lord. His spirit is all over me to call and set free the captive. Proclaim the year of the Lord, that the vengeance of Yah is active. No longer shall your name be called dry, but call me Hepzibah. No longer shall your land be desolate. You lie. Move the stone.
These are my warm-ups before I do a reading. No, but seriously, this is how you do it. The cafe is a beautiful cafe slash bookstore. It's so cute and cozy and small. The walls are made of stone. They had pictures on the walls. They had books in the tables, the glass tables, which was so creative. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And it was just a quaint, really cute place. And so we got there. I was able to see some of my colleagues from the program, the graduate program, who were also reading that night, such as Marcella, which was my professor.
Jezebel, most maligned applier of eyeliner, most hated defier of fate, deifiers of history have ever known. She was to me a sulky husband's spine, last seen working her fingers to the bone.
Natalie, which was one of my classmates.
Woman can predict the rain.
chooses the cold side of pillows, exposes her collarbone when she's feeling tender, is learning how to use a knife, keeps no flowers in the house, likes to lie naked in the dry bathtub.
The content of her poem and the content of what she was expressing was very powerful to me, because you have two African American women who come from a place where police brutality, we come from a place of inequality, we come from a place that's full of racism, to be able to come to the height of the world, and to literally, we were in Zion speaking about what is going on to our people all across the world. So it was a very powerful night for me, for her to sit in a room with people who didn't necessarily know the struggles that we've been through to that extent. And the passion that she presents her poetry in is amazing.
How can we sing when we're in a strange land? How can we face adversity? Oh, how can we stand in the midst of trouble when the enemy laughs at our beliefs? Ooh.
By the rivers we wait. Our tears spill over eyelids. Our bodies crave cold currents. Our captors torment with threats of song. Our instruments were left like bones begging flesh, like language longing tongues, like culture cut from roots. Captors sneer, sing us songs of Zion. How can we sing in a strange land? We haven't the strength. We haven't the memory, and what shall we sing? Redemption songs? All we ever have. We try to bellow a ballad in the bleeding belly of an aborted blastula with muted vocal cords, Babylonian-soaked bastard tongues. How do we serenade in a strange land? We haven't the sympathy, we haven't the gaiety, and what shall we sing? My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Even when they're killing me, spices, reasons, and oils preserved in an alabaster box would not heal or anoint us. We must return to the east where our hearts lie. 2. In squalid cabins we rest. Our palms calloused, cold and cotton, our stories etched on beaten backs, oppressors taunt with thoughts of dearth. Our digestion dreads, bells begging bread like saliva seeking sweet like fruit trees yielding seeds. They jeer, eat our food to babble. How can we feast in a foreign land? We don't desire to digest. Assimilation is not appetizing. And what shall we consume? How do we dine in a distant land? We haven't the pleasantries. We haven't the blessings. And what shall we bring?
No justice, no.
We're so excited for our next adventure. So if you have an idea, if you heard of a place or a city or somewhere that you would like for us to travel, then please let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please tune in again next time at the Knockin' Lay Show.
Tell me what we gonna do now.
It's not all, juices and berries. I don't know what to eat. I was trying to think of something else, but it's not all roses and berries.
Might as well just stick to juices and berries.
It's no peace.
Jerusalem a ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, 5, 6. We give Jerusalem a
Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Yo, Jerusalem was hot. I love going there. It's my favorite spot. I like the way they go. I like the mountaintop. I like to go to Jerusalem. We don't stop.
It's Jerusalem. 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 Slow motion.
The Knock and Ray, the Knock and Ray, the Knock and Ray Show.